What's going on? Nick Powills, CEO and mastermind lead here at 1851franchise.com and Mainland, found at hellomainland.com. Just wanted to go through a quick onboarding process for clients or new clients that are coming into our ecosystem, what it looks like, a quick glimpse so that you have your expectations set, which is an important part of the process of picking an agency that aligns with you. So if I oversimplify things, and it obviously depends on the scope or the relationship, but the things that we're going to need, especially in today's marketing world, that includes AI search, PR, content, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is the format that gives you a good sense of how do we get to the starting line. So one is the website. The website ends up being very, very, very important because it sets the tone of all the marketing that we're going to do to drive a user into your site. Whether it's a B2C action or a B2B action, we need to make sure that the website aligns back to what we're trying to accomplish from a business standpoint. So with most of our clients, we look at a website, whether we're advising you on how to fix it or we're giving you the tools to do so. Hopefully you've seen the 1851 franchise website builder. We look at a website as a part of the process. Other thing is 1851 mini newsroom. This is the branded experience. So it starts telling the stories of why you want to engage with that brand. It gives you a background and information on said business. It gives you links to all the PR that gets done, and hopefully gives a sense of what is the personality of the brand. The reason we do this is so that all the content that we're creating to eventually drive the buyer back to your website, it can live in one single area that integrates back into AI, SEO, as well as Google News, so that we can give a buyer or whoever the target is a focus on what they're trying to buy. This content then integrates back into AI per what I said. So it housed here and through the chat GPTs. And so now this content, as we construct it, starts getting extracted from here and delivered back to the buyer, especially the ghost buyer that's out there. Again, making sure that our content integrates. And then if you click on Google News in this scenario, you can start seeing the press, the exciting media coverage for this brand and why someone would want to buy that company. Last thing I'm going to show you is just a quick glimpse into the activity report. This is how we house everything. And so we have our agendas. We have executive dashboard that tracks all the information. We keep track of the to-dos, our big ideas, our content plan, our PR plan, our digital plan, our web traffic, our digital ad metrics to understand predictability in the funnel. And so all this information is housed in an active Google Sheet so that we can have a single source of truth that guides the client all the way through everything that we do. What this ends up doing is it owns that complete totality of our funnel, which is what's the strategy, why you, why now, us building out a true game plan that links back to what your growth goals are. Let's go build the content so that we have storytelling that can be distributed. Let's start the distribution through PR. Now that we've secured the story, wrote the story, built the story, and distributed the story, now when we do digital advertising against that story, it's going to increase the audience that is very specific back to the strategy of the right people in the right markets. Then we look at data and analytics to understand what's working, what's not, and we rinse and repeat. And so this creates a good formula for how we're going to approach your brand and build this marketing drumbeat. With a marketing drumbeat, we are very confident we can help you achieve your goals. And even if there are some gaps along the way, such as the vision is not sound or clear, the cost to get in, how much it can make, could use some re-engineering or retooling from a consultancy standpoint. The validation needs to be lifted up so that we're highlighting franchisees who support the business. The point of differentiation isn't clear and articulate as it relates back to the customer or to the franchisee, and we haven't defined where we are growing and how we're growing. That's all stuff that we're going to do as a part of this process. Again, to get your brand drumbeat just roaring so you have a fighting chance to get in front of your buyer in the markets that they are in and when they are ready to buy.